Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 36 of Driver Suit Blog Radio. As always, I'm your host, David G. Firestone. We're going to do a really short episode this week, and before we get to that short episode, I need to address the dumpster fire that was last week's episode. I sounded very out of it because I felt very out of it. I decided to push through. I regret this decision because the next morning I tested positive for COVID. And I was on the shelf for most of the week. In fact, as of the recording of this, I'm not sure when I'm going back to work. I do want to get back to work, but not leaving the house for 5 days does make you a little stir crazy. But we're going to go to this week's episode. Again, it's going to be a short one. I'm still not 100%. And I was going to do this on a Bobby East fire suit, but given recent events and his untimely demise and the way it happened, I don't feel comfortable doing it right now. So we're going to save that for a later date. We're going to do a Truck Series champion instead. Now, he hails from Milwaukee, Oregon, which is the birthplace of the Big Cherry. His name is Mike Bliss, and he's had a long career. He won the 1993 USAC Silver Crown Series, joining the ranks of Mario Andretti, AJ Foyt, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, and Ryan Newman in this honor. He would go on to make his NASCAR National Series debut in 1995. He drove a part-time schedule in the Craftsman Truck Series. I am so waiting for the Craftsman Truck Series to return. You have no idea how much I'm looking forward to it. He would go on to win the 1995 Lowe's 150 at North Wilkesboro, and along with 5 top 5s and 12 top 10s, he would earn an 8th place finish in that season. In 1996, he ran the full schedule, and with 2 wins at Milwaukee and Louisville, 9 top 5s and 11 top 10s, he would also have a great season that year. He would then go on to win the 2002 Camping World Truck Series Championships and more races, but his ventures into other NASCAR National Series were not as successful. In 1999, Mike Bliss would try a couple of races for Bahari Racing. In the Winston Cup Series, he raced at the 1999 Napa Auto Care 500 at Martinsville and the 1999 Pop Secret Microwave Popcorn 400 at Rockingham. He didn't do very well in either one. He didn't do too well in either race. I'm still a little out of it. With him starting 19th and finishing 32nd at Martinsville, and starting 43rd, running 2/3 of the race and blowing out his engine at Rockingham. For the race at Martinsville, he donned this Jimmy Dean Simpson fire suit. Let's talk about Jimmy Dean for a little bit. Now, he's most known to people in the 50s and 60s as a singer, a radio star, a television host, and movie actor. This day and age, the name Jimmy Dean will always be known for one thing: breakfast sausage. Jimmy and his brother Don founded the brand back in 1969 with Jimmy Dean doing the commercials, obviously. The commercials got over with the public and the Jimmy Dean brand became a success. In 1994, the brand was sold to the Sara Lee Company, which I believe still holds the brand today. Now, as I said, this was worn at the 1992 the 1999 Napa Auto Care 500 in Martinsville. The suit itself doesn't show much use, which is not shocking for a suit that was only used for 2 events at most. I say it could be used for multiple ones because I haven't found very many pictures of Bliss from 1999, and it's also not out of the realm of possibility this was kept as a backup suit in case of emergency. Now, the collar is a Velcro shut design with a Jimmy Dean boot logo on the front. I like the J and D set up to look like cowboy boots. It's a really good logo. The cowl has the standard old school Simpson warranty label sewn into it. The right chest has a NASCAR Winston Cup Series logo, a Goodyear logo, and a Simpson patch. The left chest features a Bahari Racing logo and a Pontiac logo, 2 logos I was sad to see die. The front torso features a larger Jimmy Dean logo, and there is a weird a curved yellow stripe on the side of the suit. I've not been able to find a picture of the car from '99. Mike Bliss is sewn into white lettering on the yellow background of the belt. I don't know why they didn't do it in black. It would look better and it would make more sense. The yellow legs have black and red stripes with Jimmy Dean logos in what are known as television position. And what that basically means is when the driver's sitting in his car with his legs in the driving position, you can see the logo straight up. This has been common practice for quite a few years now. The left shoulders have black epaulettes with white Jimmy Dean logos embroidered into them. The lettering, not the JD logo. The right sleeve features a State Fair Corn Dogs logo on the upper part of the sleeve, but there are no logos in television position, though there is a small Simpson patch at the end of the cuff. The left sleeve features a Simpson patch at the top, a Brian logo. I'm not 100% sure what Brian is, and a Jimmy Dean logo embroidered. And there are no logos of television in television position. The back of the suit does not show anywhere to speak of. The back of the neck is unadorned. And the back torso has a very large Jimmy Dean JD logo embroidered into the suit. And yeah, that's my Jimmy Dean fire suit. Yeah, I'm going to cut it short here again. I'm sorry for the short episode this week. I'm still kind of feeling off and I do need to focus on getting back to work. But hopefully everything will be back to normal next week. I'm Dave Firestone. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for episode 37 of Driver Suit Blog Radio.